name is Allison. I'm from Emily Oaks Nature Center, which is part of the Skokie Park District. Today we're going to get to hear a reading of a story about fairies and their fairy houses. Then we're going to get to collect natural items and use them to make fairy houses. Also, we'll give you lots of ideas of different kinds of fairy houses you can make.
Today's book is The Tiptoe Guide to Tracking Fairies. The author, Ami Joan Paquette, and the illustrator is Krista Unzer. Some people think that fairies only live far away in magical lands. Many do, but there are some fairies, a few, who live all around us. We can see now where they live if we know where to look for them. The sun is shining, and we are in the mood for adventure. A perfect day for tracking. Let's go look for clues. Fairies love flowers. These tulips would be just right for playing hide and seek. Curled up inside, a fairy could not be spotted by anyone at all. Something is twinkling. Is that a fairy's lost slipper? We'll put it on this rock so she can find it again. Near a tiny waterfall, fairies might bathe on a hot summer night and then stretch out and dry their wings by the light of the moon. We move a big rock to make a pool, and they'll be right there splashing and diving. We hope they find it. Here's a little hideout. A fairy has made a soft bed in here with pine needles tucked under a green leaf. The dandelion fluff will be just right for a pillow. Sleep well, fairies. What are these? Acorn shells? Some fairies have been very busy gathering acorns and hollowing them out. With the tender acorn meat, fairies can make their favorite dessert, sweet acorn mousse. Maybe the fairies would like this treat to add to their feast. Hello, little chipmunk. Have you seen any fairies around? Fairies love to play with chipmunks, but only the bravest dare try the most exciting sport of all, bareback riding. The chipmunks bucks and leaps, but skilled fairies can stay on and on. These nuts will keep the chipmunks still for a minute. Maybe one of the slower fairies will have a chance to sneak up and catch a ride. Now we have come to the heart of the forest, the ring of fairy trees. A tree planted by fairies grows from seed to sapling in just a few weeks. When the young trees bud and blossom, we know that fairies are not far away. But where can they be? Do you see this? It must be a lookout post. Yes, fairies keep watch for intruders from up here. One low whistle and swish! Every winged partygoer slips behind a rock, under a plant, or inside a flower, pulling the petals shut behind her. Just waiting for someone to pass by. Maybe you and me. We have followed their clues and looked in all their hiding spots. But those fairies are too tricky for us. We will have to come back and try again some other day. Wait. Did you feel that tingle? I think something magical is about to happen. What are all those petals on the ground? It looks like a message from the fairies.
this is the first part of my fairy house. These are rocks I've collected over the years and painted. These are dried flowers, and the fairies love to play hide and seek in them. Over here, my brother helped me gather some twigs and rope, and he helped me put them together to make a swing set, and the fairies like to swing on them when in their free time. Back here is a forest trail. So this is bark, and these are vines, and these are supposed to be tall trees, and the fairies like to walk together. Over here is my pond, and these are little vines which are supposed to be trees around the pond. And back here, last but not least, it's a field where all the fairies get their food. It's made out of little wood cookies and moss.